It snowed all night and it's still snowing. Schools are closed, so everyone's home today. It's a rare event here for us in the Pacific Northwest. Steve is out clearing off the hoop houses right now, so I think we'll go visit him and see how that's going. How's it going?
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty light, hey?
It's a lot of snow.
Yeah, came down.
Rolled the sides up. I would have did it last night if I'd known.
It's a really glamorous job.
Well, when you don't roll it up.
It's my fault. Forgot to do this.
You go ahead and roll it up. Let's see what that. You go ahead and do it. Let's see what happens.
Got one up so far. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't dress for this.
Just go along the sides, hoping for big sheets to come off. There we go. It's heavy. You can see it. It's more snow than we usually get, but it's pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's warming up, right?
Yeah. I'll get some frozen rain in there too. So.
It's perfect now. The side's open.
I don't think I'd ever build greenhouses this close again.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
I'd build it like 8 feet apart to drive a tractor now.
Yeah.
Loads.
In our defense, I think we were copying my dad's commercial setup.
Yeah, and they just put gravel in the middle.
And then what do they do with the poly when it snows like this?
Well, if it's bad enough, they cut it.
Yeah, they just go along and cut the
Every
poly.
other one and then tape
They put cuts in all of these to save the greenhouses if it gets bad, so they're not putting the time and effort in like we are to baby our greenhouses.
It costs money for the employees. We are free.
Just all for a shot.
Yeah, our snow is, even when it's dry, it's still a lot wetter than colder climates. And then we get a lot of rain on snow events. So it's just really challenging snow. Fortunately, it only happens about once a year we do this.
Yeah, I think the forecast is calling for rain in a couple of days. So basically this snow will stick around and potentially rain comes on top of it. It should just make it incredibly heavy. You can already see the tension between the beams here.
Yeah, and you're supposed to do this from the outside. You're not supposed to bang from the inside. It'll make your poly deteriorate faster and possibly rip.
Right.
So this is supposedly the technique that all the pros would use if they do it, or like Marie said, a knife, and just tape it in the spring, do every other panel.
It's a really great winter usage of that tool you're using. What is that?
It's a pool brush.
Yeah.
To clean the kids' pool.
So a few years ago, we learned the hard way between these two greenhouses. We had a ton of snow and we didn't have the greenhouses open in between here. And we had to dig this out, remember that?
Oh yeah, it was awful.
It took us probably 2 or 3 hours. We actually had enough snow piled up, we could make the kids a snow fort with it. So now we try to remember when the snow is coming to roll the sides up on the greenhouses.
Try to remember.
Try to remember. It's a little hard when this is something that you don't deal with on a regular basis. We've made a few mistakes this year just because we're a little out of practice. Well, that's fun. I look like I wrestled a polar bear. It's hard to believe that in just a couple of months, I'll be planting my dahlia tubers in here. I use my hoop houses to get a head start on the dahlia season, so I get them ready about a month earlier than I would in the field if things go well.